summer to me. I'm just living life freely. I didn't mean to leave you lonely, but when it's cuffing season, call me. This is how the summer should be. I'm just trying to find the next party. Just being locked down to somebody. Don't feel like it's summer to me, yeah. But sometimes you're unbelievable. I wanna do the things I never do. Give me a kid out to fuck with you. Always acting like a bugaboo. So don't try to act like we go. Cause time is up for us too. You say that I'm acting brand new. Until I hear yeah, that's true. And now it's time to get loose. I'm trying to see what's up. Tonight I'm breaking all the rules. I'll pour a little liquor in my cup. We ain't going home until the sun coming up. I had to call an Uber too flat to ride the bus. I'ma get 2 girls, they gon' ride with us. They gon' ride with
Alright,
us.
it's lit.
So what's up?
What you just heard was the nice soundtrack of the summer.
That sounded really good.
Nah,
Yeah, I
that
like
shit
that one.
banging, bro. Look, that is Summer by my man Boogy. Alright, off of his project Jameson. Y'all need to go check it out. But we're gonna get to that. Alright, it's lit. What is this, episode 8?
Yep, episode 8.
Young,
Ocho.
Black, and Broke.
Yo,
We out here. I am your host, Tim, the brokest podcast host out here. Don't nobody challenge me for the title. I'm reigning heavyweight broke champ, nigga. Who we got in here with us? What's going on?
I'm Ariane, the female voice of the show, back to give you another episode filled with foolery and hopefully some good advice or something.
What's up? It's your boy Kyle, the biggest, brokest, and blackest host you know.
All right.
It's lit. All right, and we have our special guest in the building. Let's see. Ooh, all right.
Are we gonna get the drum roll?
No, well, you guys have to let man. We always do this. All right, I have to build them up, right, and then we drum roll.
Gotcha.
It's pretty
Gotcha,
simple
gotcha,
stuff.
gotcha.
All right, so I met Aaron 2009. I'm saying 2009. Is that right?
Yeah.
2009. He a solid dude. I know I say that about everybody, but guess what? Everybody that come on this damn podcast is solid. Cause why we have niggas up here that's not solid, right,
Exactly.
guys? Right.
Right.
All right, nah, but he a good dude, man. He never caused no trouble. All right, he been out here just a model citizen. He walked the old ladies across the street, all that good stuff, man. But nah, man, now we can get the drum roll. All right, look.
All right.
We got our man, the myth, the legend, Bay Boogie
Okay.
in the building.
What's up,
going
man? How you feeling?
What's going down? I'm doing good.
All right, that's what's up. Speak closer to the mic if you can, bro.
Just trying to stay cool out here.
Man,
It's
you
hot
ain't
as
lying.
hell.
It's hot. And
Yeah,
by the
it's
way, if
hot
y'all
as
hear
hell.
some background noise, we got these fans running because, you know.
Man, shout out
it's,
to the fans.
you
God
know,
is good.
Young, Black, and Broke, all that good stuff.
Man, can't
But
afford
I-
air conditioning.
Yeah, now, air conditioning. Come on now.
What's that?
Come on, right.
So are you still local? Like you live around here?
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Moms are still out here. I literally been going back and forth,
Yeah.
like doing, like I think I'm gonna be in LA for like a month in July.
That's what's up.
Are
That's dope.
we allowed to tell them why you going back and forth, or?
Just different music stuff, like,
Okay.
cause I'm still like gigging with people and playing guitar and doing all of that stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, like, you know, aside from me like getting my own stuff started, I'm definitely still doing shows with whoever calls me. You know, I'm
Yeah.
about to get the
I
check.
mean, touring
Yeah,
musician,
most
man. That's
definitely.
what it's all about.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I do have a question. I didn't want to jump right into this question, but so do you not kick set no more? What's going on with that? You gave up on it, or you just guitar better for you?
I just got tired of like sweating out my clothes.
Okay. All right.
Like, you feel me?
Especially in the
Like-
summer.
Yeah, that makes all the sense, man.
Like, you know, when you playing drums, hopefully you giving it everything. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, that's any instrument you playing. Like, I would never like touch anything if I'm not gonna play
Mhm.
from the heart and actually, you know. I mean, some people actually do take it literally and just do the shit for the check and
Yeah.
just bullshit it and don't even
Yeah, you can tell when they do it too.
and like don't put any feeling into what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I definitely try to go hard for whatever I'm doing, and you know, that energy. I'd rather. I mean, I can still definitely sweat playing
Mhm.
guitar, because now I can jump around, I
Yeah.
can move around and a whole bunch of other shit. But I mean, it's just trying to learn something new.
I feel it.
And you know, with drums and guitar, I think like both of them, like you can express different emotions that you can't, like, so when I play guitar, it's shit I can't do. Like, feelings that I give myself and other people when they hear me play is shit that I can't get from playing the drums. And it's vice versa with playing the drums. Like, I can't, I can do shit playing the drums that I can't get, fucking playing guitar. So
I never really thought about it like that though, with the emotions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we gonna hold up. I'm gonna hold off on my Aaron questions till we get to that part of the show.
How was everybody weekend?
How was the weekends?
Ooh, the weekend. I mean, my weekend was chill. I feel like most of my weekends are chill. I went to the beach. Okay, so I went to a beach in Benicia, which sounds odd because I never knew Benicia to have beaches. So I was pleasantly surprised. They have a cute little beach, and it was only like 30 minutes away.
Oh, wow, that's not bad.
So it was lit.
What about you, Tim?
I kind of blanked. My bad. What did I do this weekend? Nothing, actually. I had a Nicole weekend. I hated the weekend. I was in the house, and I was chilling. Didn't really do much. Went, played some bones, ate some food. Chilling.
We did do that this weekend. Yeah, we just chilled this weekend.
We had a Nicole weekend.
Got in the pool, just hung out.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all got a good father at home and did
We
not
were getting to that.
But yeah, hold up though. Yeah, that's the Father's Day part. I wasn't, and honestly, I kind of forgot about that too.
I was thinking
more
the end of the weekend.
Yeah, I was thinking more
do
like
something.
Saturday
It's
night,
gonna be Friday,
Friday.
Saturday.
Yeah. What'd you have going on this weekend?
I actually had a gig Saturday.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
In SF, I forget what the hell it was. It was some festival in San Francisco. It was pretty lit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Not bad, but let's get into the Father's Day topic, man. Shout out to all the fathers out there.
Yep. Shout out to
all the fathers that claim their children and take
Father's
care
Day is
of them.
my favorite.
Yeah, Father's Day be lit.
I mean, only because I have my dad, and my dad is so chill. He's like, "Oh, you don't gotta give me nothing. Save your money." And he really means save your money. And I'm just like, "Okay, Dad," and just not give him anything. But I did just because. But he's so like, he doesn't want anything from us. He just gives and gives. And I took advantage of him. I'm still Daddy's little girl, so.
So what did y'all do this Father's Day?
What did we do? We went to the mall.
We went up to the mall. He wanted this hat made, so we went and I went and took care of that. And we just chilled.
That's what's up.
Just chill. Nothing too serious. Just hanging out. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Father's Day. My dad back in Arkansas, so of course I post a little Facebook post, Instagram post, stuff like that. And then I sent him a little something in the mail, so he should be getting that soon.
You sent him a check.
What?
She said a check.
You said card wrong.
Right. Right. What about you, Boogie? What you got going on for Father's Day?
I think we was just at the house chilling. He went to sleep.
Oh yeah, see, that's what it's all about.
I got him something, but my mom was trying to wake him up and shit. I'm like, what else is he supposed to be doing today besides being asleep? Like, damn. Like,
just chilling.
Let him just keep his peace right now.
Yeah,
I feel like Father's Day is easier than Mother's Day.
It's way easier because
you ain't gotta really stress out for nothing.
Yeah, most fathers they just put in all that hard work on Mother's Day. Then when Father's Day come around, they like, I'm trying to chill.
Right.
That's mostly what it's all about. But there was another father out there, a father of many children out there doing hard work for the fathers.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Hove. Anybody got the story pulled up? Or are we just gonna go off the basically? All right, let's do it.
From the top of my head, from what I know, he bailed. I don't know what was the number. However many men out of jail. I think
fathers out of jail.
Fathers out of jail. Did it have to be a non-violent crime? I didn't see that.
I wasn't sure on the specifications.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that would make a difference in my opinion, though.
No, but basically his whole.
If he's bailing out violent offenders, that was like.
Matter? He's bailing them out.
But if he's bailing someone out that's like tax fraud, it's different.
What?
I want to know who he's bailing out.
It don't matter, man.
He's bailing out fathers so that they can spend time with their kids.
But maybe they belong in jail, father or not. You committed a crime.
You don't believe in second chances?
Well, I'm saying depending on the case determines their second chance.
But their bail would be revoked if they were thought to be a flight risk or too dangerous.
I don't know. I didn't see the specifications. That's why I'm asking.
Chobos don't get bail, if I'm not mistaken. That ain't how it works.
I'm just
so
curious.
I don't think you have
I'm
to worry
just
about
curious
that.
to know who he bailed out and what was the reasoning behind it.
Well, the reasoning behind it
in jail because they did something wrong,
Well, he said the reasoning behind it because a lot of people they're spent months away from their family. When they go in, they haven't been convicted of a crime, but they're just held there, for months.
Yeah,
So, you're without your family, without your job and all of those things. So he just wanted people to get home quicker because you do spend a lot of the time in the system, even if you are guilty of the crime, whether they said that you committed. So
yeah, it's still a smooth
It's just really odd in all the ways to give back and contribute to society, and that's what you do.
You know what this is? This is just a distraction.
It doesn't sit well with me.
It's a distraction of what?
This is a distraction to distract y'all from the real
Twins?
news that Hove dropped this weekend.
Twins.
This nigga Hove dropping an album.
He's not. Stop with your hot takes.
30th. All right. No.
I heard that
It was
too,
confirmed
but it's
yesterday.
for a
I told you.
movie.
Yeah.
It's
See,
for a movie.
Yeah, bro. Me and you.
It's a soundtrack.
Yeah, man. Me and you have talked. We talked about this. What? Maybe a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. That I thought Hove was dropping an album. This, so he dropping an album, man. It's coming. So y'all niggas be ready.
For real?
It's coming, man. I'm being for real. It was a little trailer and everything yesterday, and
you
it was
talking about
smooth.
the 444 one?
Yeah.
I thought that was for the movie.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a soundtrack, like he did with American Gangster.
Okay.
So it's gonna be sick. But we waiting on that. That's something I care about at least. But what was the other thing we had to get to?
Well,
is this where we talk about Pac?
Nah, this is where we talk about the holiday.
Oh,
happy Juneteenth, everybody!
Happy
Juneteenth.
Everybody.
Your boy didn't go to work. It's a national holiday for me.
Yeah,
Really? That was the reason?
Huh?
Did you tell them that?
Nah, he didn't. I was hoping he would though.
I'm like,
I really
wait,
was.
that worked? We can do that?
Huh?
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else get their holidays. How come I can't be like, hey, it's Black Independence Day?
Boogie, what you know about
Wow.
Juneteenth? You celebrate, or you ever took a day off work?
As far as I know, as far as knowledge goes, I think it's got to, what was it? It's for black soldiers or something.
No, when the
like
slaves
that.
were freed.
Yeah, it's just the official day.
Our
yeah.
independence.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
When the people in Texas found out that they were finally free, they had been free for 2 years.
No,
but
When you broke, word travels slow in white America, so they just got the news late, and so that was basically when everybody found out, essentially. But yeah, it's a holiday that we have.
Whoa, I know you're not putting no air
What were
quotes
the air
behind
quotes?
it.
Well, I
for
mean, the air quotes are because, I went to work. They ain't out here just giving it to us. He had to use his own day for that.
Well, I mean, you can low-key tell them if this is your holiday, and you can give them reasons why. Because, for example, when we used to celebrate, the Jewish holidays, they didn't know anything about that. They didn't know I was Jewish. I could have been lying. So, essentially can't really tell you no when you do stuff like that.
Can I get away with celebrating Satanist holidays? What if
Probably.
I
They
go up
can't
to my
discriminate based
supervisor
on religion.
and I'm like, hey, look, yo, I'm trying to worship Satan every single Saturday.
No, for real, they probably
for the rest of my life.
couldn't let
Wow.
you work on that. Because if we can celebrate and we can take off for Christian holidays, for Jewish holidays, or any other religion, I don't see why a Satanist can't take off for their holidays too.
Hey, I don't know.
It would be
but,
discrimination.
Yeah, well, we're known to discriminate in
Well,
America.
happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Happy
Shout out to
Juneteenth.
everybody. Juneteenth is lit.
So
But,
now you can get into your
to the Pac thing. All right, look, y'all. All right, I went to go see this Pac movie. I'm not gonna. Whole thing. I'm not a fan of Tupac. All right, not really my type of thing. And for some reason, I kind of thought this movie was gonna be good because the trailer looked kind of dope to me. I don't know. It was just the way they were kind of portraying it in these last few trailers. I thought it was gonna be dope, and I went to see it. And to keep a long story short, if you haven't seen it, go see it so that when we start dropping these Tupac jokes in a couple weeks, when everybody done seen it, y'all niggas ain't behind. Because this movie is crazy. It makes Tupac look like a complete cornball, and I refuse to believe that he was this corny in real life. It's just hard to imagine some of the scenes and stuff they have him dealing and the acting is poor. It's just, I'm trying to just pick out things, but it's pretty bad. But the worst thing about the movie is Snoop Dogg. They have this character playing Snoop who looks nothing like Snoop, but when he talks, it sounds exactly like Snoop.
What?
And the reason is Snoop Dogg pre-recorded his lines. So basically for a good 25 minutes of the movie, whenever there's a Snoop Dogg interaction, there's this character moving his mouth but not saying anything.
That sounds weird.
But you could tell because it just doesn't.
Wow.
It doesn't it looked like one of those old kung fu flicks where it's the dude running his mouth but it ain't no words.
Oh,
it ain't no
shit.
words coming out.
No way.
So it was just really
Play a fuck up.
Yeah, but it was just really crazy for me. Like I couldn't believe it was like it was a really bad movie, y'all. But everybody go see it so we can continue.
I heard
to
the
joke
same
on it.
reviews as you. I heard it wasn't good.
It was.
I heard it was terrible,
rough.
and you know, Jada Pinkett took to Twitter to tell some of the inconsistencies.
And honestly,
the movie.
that made the movie make a little more sense because I didn't know that Jada Pinkett Smith had came out. Because like I said, the movie is corny. Like it just makes Pac look like. To me, he was running around as if he was the Black Panther, like he was some sort of superhero. Like he did no wrong, essentially. Everything kind of like fell into place for him, and he would just say corny things out of nowhere, like quoting Shakespeare when it was kind of unnecessary. So I just didn't feel like that was really Pac. And so then when Jada Pinkett Smith came out and was like, oh, you know, some of the stuff, like, well, she actually mostly said most of the stuff in there isn't like accurate to what actually happened. It made sense because some of the stuff, it just seemed like, okay, they made this up for the movie.
But I'm about to say, you understand they fabricate things all the time.
But he was that deep though. He did know.
Was he really?
Yeah. Like he went to like
He went to an
art school. Bro.
I mean, okay, well, see, they get to that part in the movie too, where like
he was clearly a poet. He wrote while he was in jail.
But in the
Makes
movie,
sense.
basically in the movie, they portrayed it as if like he was sitting right here. He would just start quoting Shakespeare to us.
He seems to be like that romantic of a person. Like the words that he says, like they kind of go together.
The movie did a bad
eloquently.
job portraying. If he was supposed to be romantic, they did a really bad
I could
job
definitely see
portraying that.
Tupac being like a lover boy.
I heard that's not what they showed in the movie at all.
He seemed more like somebody who like I said, I refuse to believe that the movie was actually him, but he seemed like somebody who was just constantly aggressive at times, but then
Okay, I have to see this
soft
movie.
and like
This is
Shakespeare.
painting a weird picture.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It was confusing, and then like I said, it just looked made up. Like none of it looked real.
But biopics are usually supposed to stick to the point and stick true to what's really going on. Not many things should be fabricated in a biopic. Like if you think Straight Outta Compton, there's not many things that were fabricated. Some things that may have been glossed over.
But that's because everybody from NWA is
and
alive.
that matters too because like
easy.
Like the Pac stories, like because like I said, when Jada Pinkett said some of these stuff wasn't true, it kind of also made me think, okay, so where did they get this stuff from? Because everybody I would expect to participate, I would think they either wouldn't want to or they were
He
dead.
said
The family didn't even
past
approve.
interviews. Like he said that he didn't ask Jada directly, but he like looked at her past interviews, and that's like the kind of sense that he got from it. So that's what he pretty much went with.
I don't know. I feel like if you was ever that close to somebody like that and you were gone and you know that it's a movie being made about that person, because I'm pretty sure she had nothing to do with the movie.
His family didn't support the movie
And
either,
his
so I'm not
he's
surprised
gone,
that
his
she
mom
did.
is gone.
Yeah, but I had thought, like, because when I saw it, I had thought that his mom had something to do. I thought she was like, they had kind of got her
Didn't she
blessing.
just passed like last year?
Yeah, it was
So,
recently.
Yeah.
What a perfect time to
Put out something that she didn't
Yeah.
necessarily agree with, because
was-
she had to been like, hey, no, I'm not agreeing with this. Why, she was alive and the movie was to drop, nobody
and
would
then
go see it.
for whatever type of movie, depending on if it's like a big ass fucking Transformers movie where they may be shooting that bitch for like a year or something like that. That's a year is enough time to wait for somebody to to get all of your filming done and all of that shit. Like she hasn't passed that much long ago to get a whole movie done and bust it out now.
I guess that makes sense because, like I said, the stuff in the movie, and that's another thing about the movie. Like, I want to get off the movie though, because I don't know, I just want to get off it. But they tell the story so out of order, it's almost like confusing
to keep up with.
It was just like they start off with him being in jail, being interviewed, and then they flash forward, flash forward. But it doesn't seem like things are chronologically lining up. It just and the acting was kind of bad too. It just didn't. It wasn't good, but I thought it was gonna be good, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I'll have to see that when it comes
I
out.
put
on
it's
Redbox
it's
for
worse than
$1.
Notorious, but not too much worse.
I like Notorious though.
Yeah, I like that one.
A lot of people like Notorious.
And the only thing that I heard from that one was that Lil' Kim was just like, "Oh, that made me look like a hoe," which was probably
it might have been true.
Probably true.
Wait, Notorious was good. You can't even put it.
See, I think it was a good movie, but I also don't believe everything that happened in Notorious either.
I do have a top 3 from that though.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Do y'all want to do top 3 biopics?
Of like,
I'm not a biopic fan,
Yeah,
but we
I
can. I
ain't
can
tripping.
do a stretch.
I have to think. It don't have to be just music, do it?
Nah, it doesn't have to be just music. All right, so I'll go first to set it up. So would y'all count? Well, no.
Would y'all
All right.
count is about to be rough.
Nah,
Go ahead.
it's not. Okay. All right, top three. I'm gonna go with Ali. I'm gonna go with Ray, and I'm gonna go with Malcolm X. Those are my top 3 biopics.
Ooh, Malcolm
Well, you
X
have
is a
one of
good
mine.
one.
All right, top 3. Malcolm X, straight out of Compton. Is 8 Mile a biopic?
I will say it is. That was the one I was about to say.
Yeah, let's throw that in. Why
8
not? Because
Mile.
it's mostly based on his story, just different names. So yeah, why
Okay.
not? 8 Mile.
So my number 1 would be, I forgot if the name of the movie is called The Temptations or The 5 Heartbeats.
Now, hold on.
two
Those two
different
different movies
movies.
Oh, they're two
now.
different
Watch
ones?
yourself.
Okay, the one
Whoa.
about the Temptations.
Whoa. The Temptations movie?
Is that,
About the
that's what it's
Temptations?
called?
All right, y'all.
I feel like it was like the same story.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all.
Nah.
My
Two
guy.
different
You seen the 5
stories, two
Heartbeats?
different stories.
I feel like I have. Maybe I'm confusing
Man, you
them. Maybe I'm
wildin'.
confusing them. Okay,
You
so
are
that
definitely
one.
confusing them.
Then
So which one?
Whoa.
Temptations. Final answer.
She gonna throw the 5 Heartbeats as the other one.
No. And then next I have TLC. Because actually I learned
What?
a lot.
What?
I like the
bad.
TLC one.
Oh my.
I learned a lot about
You know
them.
what's
I
funny?
honestly, I was sleeping
This
on them
Pac
this whole
movie
time.
looks like it should have been on
I
like
don't think it was that bad
VH1 or
either.
Lifetime.
I
It looks
I
like
enjoyed
for
it.
real. I didn't like that TLC.
And number
joint.
3 is probably
A lot
gonna be
of
the
people
Aaliyah
enjoyed it.
movie,
Yeah,
huh?
what? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
and the next one would be the classic Malcolm X. One of my
Malcolm X,
favorites
yeah.
for sure.
Get
Okay.
your hand on my pocket, nigga. Go
Boogie?
ahead. Boogie, what you got? Top 3, I guess, biopics. How do you say it? Biopic or biopic?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Biopic.
Yeah.
Biopic.
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 All right, we
I think it's
rolling.
biopic.
I don't even know. I actually kind of like Notorious. I think they actually kind of didn't really focus on trying to, like with the Pac movie, they didn't really focus on like trying to find somebody that looked like Biggie. It's a, you know, I think him as an actor, I think he would have like the dude from Pac. I think he actually slightly looks a lot like Pac. But I think that's the only thing they really
Yeah.
focused on was like,
I mean,
we got our guy,
Yeah.
so we should be good. Like, nah, you gotta have somebody.
At
that
certain
can-
angles, I felt like, oh yeah, like that looked like Pac. But then when they would have him like reenacting like scenes out of Juice and stuff, it just looked like, oh, this looks crazy.
But I feel like the Biggie guy was a really close resemblance, and he
Yeah.
kind of
And
sounded
he's
like him as
actually-
well.
yeah,
and
he
he
did a
He was a
really
good
good job.
actor.
He was actually he's the Biggie in the new Pac movie too.
That's
I love when they
They've
do
kind of
that.
typecasted him.
I
That's
love when they do
stupid.
that.
I don't know why that's stupid. Because the Pac in the
Yeah, it was totally
Notorious
different
movie
dude.
is not the
But
same dude.
but the
Hey, who?
I think it was.
Which one was it? Not Anthony Mackie. Who
Are you
was
talking
it?
about the NWA
No,
and the
Anthony
Mission
Mackie
Way?
was in
He was the one that
Notorious.
was Pac?
Yeah, that was Pac.
Man, he looks nothing like Pac, but he was acting his ass off. That's about it. Oh man.
I probably would have. I don't know. I probably would have took him as Pac. I mean, he doesn't look like him, but you feel me.
Yeah, he can act. That's what matters. All right, what's your other ones?
Actually, I probably would say Ray. I
Ray.
don't know
Oh,
why.
Ray was
When
a
that
good
shit
one.
came out, I was definitely
It was
on
cold,
that shit just
man.
because
That
it
was
was
good.
something like musically, it was something I wasn't really accustomed to.
Mhm.
With him taking a lot of gospel music, and you know that's
Yeah.
kind of where I learned everything I know. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, just seeing how he took a lot of gospel music and just flipped it and made it his own, and then
They got hits off it too.
right,
Yep.
That's crazy. Using all them chord changes we still use today.
right.
That's kind of
And
wild.
it was definitely an eye opener to me, and like just his whole story and his it's kind of fucked up, but most. I mean, I just drink, but
Yeah.
like most, like a lot of musicians back in the day used to do like crazy drugs,
Yeah, man.
like Jimmy and all that
All
shit.
of
So,
that.
but, yeah, I don't think I got a 3. I mean, shit, I'd say like American Gangster or some shit like
Yeah.
that. That's one of my favorite movies.
I feel it.
But
Hey, that sure is about. Wow, why did I think of that?
Hey, well, remember the Titans be one?
That is a biopic.
you
'cause
know what's crazy?
That's
real. Remember the Titans
my,
might be one.
My dad is from DC, so
Uh-huh.
what is it?
He was running
TC
down there with,
TC Williams.
yep.
Nah, my aunt, she actually has a yearbook with all of the players that signed it
Oh, for real?
Cool.
from that year.
That's
Dang.
what's up.
We are live, and baby brother Tyler says that his top 3 would be Ray, Malcolm X, and Get On Up.
Hey,
Oh, Get On
Tyler.
Up was a good one.
Hey, Tyler. Y'all like Get On Up. Hey,
was a
did
good
you
one.
know that we all have 10 fingers?
Stop
Did you-
it.
did you
Leave
know
him
that, bro?
alone. Leave him
Did you know
alone.
that we all
should
had
should we
10
tell that
fingers?
little story?
Yeah, I want to tell
Oh,
that
It's a cute
my
little
goodness.
story.
Why y'all gonna do it like that?
Because it was so random, and it was just like, what? Me and Ariana talking.
So we're discussing business
Yeah.
related to the
So
podcast.
how
this
long
dude-
ago was this?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, damn.
So
Damn,
this dude
Tyler.
jump in talking about, hey, guys. Did you know we all have 10 fingers?
just to kind of break up the conversation. And we're just like, are you serious right now?
It was annoying.
Please stop talking.
That's how you got them Zans,
It
bro.
was the most annoying thing.
He said y'all was arguing, not discussing.
We were discussing, but it's a conversation.
Business. That's what matters.
Right.
But I was just kind of like, wow, that was so random. He like held up his fingers. I was like, what is this?
It was the dumbest thing I've heard in a long time.
Man. Wow.
But it was cute. Little siblings for you.
All right, but any other like current events that we need to hit?
That's it.
That's it. All
Done.
right.
Finito.
By the way, Floyd Mayweather over Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah, most
Easily.
definitely. Come on, that's no
Yeah,
contest.
I don't know this. I thought he was retired.
know.
You don't know?
If Conor if he lands his few, I don't know.
See, my thing is, here's what I think about it. Even if he could hit a normal boxer, I don't think he's going to hit Floyd because Floyd is like even
The best
regular boxers
defensive
don't hit
boxer,
him, you know? So I feel like if you just a random, like, well, not random, but, you coming from MMA, used to using your feet going to the ground, it's going to be a little harder for you to just focus, like, all right, strictly hands. I just feel like it's not going to be that good of a fight. I really don't.
People going to be paying millions.
Yeah, man, the pay-per-view looking like $100.
If he lands like some clean ones, Floyd might stumble a little bit, but he ain't gonna knock him out. But he gonna if he connect, he gonna feel him. That's all.
And that we also assuming that Floyd, because I don't believe Floyd been training.
And Floyd's not gonna knock him out.
No, come on, no.
I mean,
way. His hands
Floyd
is
has
too
the
brittle.
potential to not.
He has the potential, but he's
Like,
too old, man. He's 40 years old. It's not about. It ain't gonna be no knockout.
I don't even like watching Floyd fight. It's
Really?
boring. It's
I like
boring.
it.
I
He
agree with
runs. He runs the whole fight basically.
What? No, man. See, everybody always thinks that is running. I just think of
But
it as
you
getting
can't-
out the
you-
way.
No.
Like, you
can't
play
call
to the
that
card?
defense, man.
Why not?
You playing for the points, like, bro? All right, let me just jab him enough to get the points, and then
Yeah,
that's
man.
it.
Mike Tyson
After-
is more exciting to watch than Floyd.
Yeah, but after he had got to like 46 straight wins, I'm like, yeah, why won't I play for the points? I'm trying to break the record, like, why not? You've already ran through everybody you need to run through. What besides Pacquiao at that point at 46 wins? So it's like, why not? If I'm a play to the card, I'd do it.
I mean, it's shit changed. Fucking basketball changed. Goddamn,
Yeah,
Curry shooting from the fucking
right.
half court line.
Oh,
But-
okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, excuse us with our sports stuff.
I mean, this isn't a sports podcast, but I mean.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
anyways, Aaron,
Yeah, let's
back
get
to
to
you.
it, man.
Hey, Aaron.
What's
Boogie.
going down?
So,
Alright.
can you go ahead and? Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. First of all, tell me how you got your name.
I was going to
before
ask, what's
Aaron
the
asks
full
a
name?
question.
What's the full name?
It is Bay Boogie. It's BayBoogy.
And how'd you get that name?
Speak a little closer to the mic, bro.
It's actually my mom's name. It's kind of fucked up. So I'm technically a Bebe's kid because my mom's nickname is Bebe. So I took one of her bays, threw it on the front. My mom calls me Boogie, so I actually didn't like it, but I was just like, fuck it.
I thought it was to rep for the Bay. Somebody
I
else
mean,
from
I
the
did
Bay.
too, though.
It is. I mean, I'm from the Bay. My mama's name is
I like that.
Bebe. You feel me? I just kind of put both of our nicknames together and shit. So
That's what's up. All right, well, can you tell us a little bit about the Jameson project? Like, mainly, like, just the process of you, writing, recording, all that stuff.
I started recording, I think sometime a little bit before summer last year. I think, so summer, the first song, I actually recorded that like 3 different times.
Okay.
Like I made 3 different beats. So like, yeah, the last one, that's the final shit. Like it took me like literally a whole year.
I'm actually curious to
get
hear
it
the
right.
other ones. Cause,
Yeah.
and if you don't know, Summer's the song that we played in the opening.
Yeah, in the very beginning.
And that one, like, that's the one for me. Like, I really like that
Yeah,
one.
that was one of my favorites too.
Yeah,
I like the beat. The beat is really nice.
What was wrong with the? Well, not wrong, but like, what did you prefer in the final version that you didn't have in the other two?
It was just I don't know, like in my writing process sometimes like the music alone, like if I'm not feeling it and I like it'll kind of mess up my writing process. Like I can't really dive into it and just feel it out. Sometimes you like when you just sit down and write, you can write the whole shit right there. And other times it'll just take a while. But so I was just like, fuck it, let me just make sure, because I had like the single for the summer like concept down. I was like, I like that. I'm gonna just keep trying different things and see how it'll work out. But yeah, the whole project is kind of it's some in your feelings type of relationship shit.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it
Definitely.
I
was,
like that
but
though. Like
it was
that's the new wave anyway.
for me. It was like I don't really want to be like a kind of like turn up artist like that. So for me, I just wrote off of all of my experiences with females. So just because it's real to me. So like because I know I was in these situations, so I can tell about it in detail.
Yeah.
So
And were there any artists that kind of inspired you, pushing this project out?
Actually, all of my homies really.
Okay.
In my, I think I had maybe half the songs done in like January. So I would just play a few songs for people, and then my homies would just be like one of my homies from LA in Long Beach. Shout out my nigga August Grant.
Shout out to you.
He actually helped produce the I'm the One with DJ Khaled.
Okay.
So
That's what's up.
he was just hearing the shit that I had done. He was like, bruh, just put the shit out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck it. I think I finished probably like 2 more songs, and then I was like, all right, I think it's cool.
All right, so I have a question. The Love Triangle, because that's my shit.
That was a good one.
That is my song because it's just you singing your heart out with these real. It's like the guitars.
I feel like that was the best vocals.
Yeah,
as
like,
far as the records on the album.
because it's so like it's just you. Like it's clean. It's you. It's the snap. It's the riffs. Like what? How did that come about?
I think I actually had I was just playing guitar one day, and then I just came up with the melody, and then after a while, I just was like, I need to record this.
Mm-hmm.
So I recorded it, and then that's just what came out off the top of my head. It actually was gonna be called "Who's It Gonna Be?" because it's like in one of the verses.
Yeah.
That's what I say at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it just made sense to call it Love Triangles because I'm definitely, obviously, dealing with
that
two
name is way
females. And, that's an experience that was not difficult, but it was just like...
How did it end? Did you pick one?
I dropped them both.
I didn't hear that in the song. Okay.
It was kind of crazy. One was tripping, so I wasn't messing with her no more. And then the one I wanted, that I was trying to get back with, wasn't feeling it. So she trying to get with me, I'm trying to get with her. She not fucking with it,
So
and I'm not fucking with her.
You writing about your real life though? That's like real dope.
Yeah, I can't write about anything else really.
Yeah.
True.
I can try. Actually, you know what? Pull Up, the last song.
Yeah.
I did that on my birthday.
That's your turn up. Is that like the turn up record? Because I felt like it was.
I was drinking when I did that one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I
like
had a
that
little
one.
Jameson right next to me. I'm
Show
just
out.
like,
I like that.
That's my. If I could, I actually didn't want to put it on. My brother made me put it on there just because it was so different from the rest of the shit I did. But he was like, cause I mixed all of my shit myself. Like I made all of my beats, recorded all of my shit, mixed everything. So when we was mixing everything, he mixed it. I was just like, I don't want it on there. So however it come out, it's on you, nigga. So
that one sound cool though.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. If I was to make a turn up song, it would be something like that.
Yeah, that's time. Well, and so how did you first get into music? It was just strictly through church and then just going up like that?
Yeah, I think I started playing drums when I was about 3, maybe 5. And I actually, I taught myself how to play from just watching.
Okay.
I'm very, very observant, like to the core. Like that's how I learn. It's the same thing. You show me how to do it, I'm gonna do it like immediately. Then
that sounds like how most church kids learn. I feel like they all just have it, play by ear.
Like
and then later on
they
read music.
And that's the craziest shit. I can't read music.
Man.
I've tried, and it's the hardest shit ever.
Okay, so that's kind of something I'm really happy I did because, like you, started playing by ear, in church and stuff like that. But like being able to pick up starting like the horn and stuff like the brass and actually learn how to read it, that helps. But I can't read the rhythm. Like rhythm section, like I get the you know the patterns, but I can't understand the this is the high, this is the floor tone, this that's that, all the ad libbing and stuff. I can't follow that, but I can just follow regular like treble clef, bass clef.
That's where I got lost.
3 4 4 4.
Well, see, like, oh no, see that's not it. So like, wow, I feel like a nerd now. But so when you read the chart for like percussion, right? Like especially when you're on the set, everything is in place. It's not like when you play by ear, you can ad lib. Well, you can, but there's certain marks for that. So when I'm reading music and I'm playing a horn, I know that this C is for a note. Like that's C. That means play C. On the set, it's the same thing, but it's a little more confusing because it'll have the kick drum pattern here, but on top of the kick drum, it'll have the tom, snare. So you got to do like 3 things at once, and it's a little more confusing for me. Like I should have learned it backwards, and that would have helped. So now I just kind of I got used to like just reading it off of treble clef and bass clef. But I feel you though.
That shit was. I think I tried to take like 2 classes and just fuck both of them up, like completely. I think I don't want to say because I was too advanced or no shit like that, but I literally think that's what it was. Like I was, because I would like read the rhythm shit or whatever, and then like try to break it down, but I would be like, oh, this must be this, and I'm just guessing the whole time, and it was just fucking me up.
So like, cause you are like you travel and stuff like that with a group. So is that basically everything by ear still, or like how do you guys have to do it that way?
We just give me the music and I learn it. Okay. I think for me that's just that's the only way nobody's really for the gigs that I play for. So if it's like
the charts,
if it's like Duckworth or I Am Sue or whoever, we just going off the like just give me the song and we gonna learn it.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it too, though.
Okay, so I know you travel a lot for music, and I'm sure work related to music. But do you like still keep on a job or go to school or something like that?
I got my AA in 2016.
Ooh,
congratulations!
Appreciate it. Whatever a social science will get you these days.
Hey, don't sleep! Don't sleep! Come on.
That's not nothing.
I actually kind of got a good job off of that, but I quit to.
Wow.
It was a full-time job, like over 45 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if music doesn't work out, do you like have a plan B or?
I'm thinking about kind of going to school a little bit. It's just I can't so when I was working my job, it was like I didn't have time on the weekends like to do any of my music stuff on the side. So, and this was I think I started the job like sometime in mid-January.
Oh, okay.
So, and I was actually supposed to put my project out in January. Luckily, it kind of worked out. Like it's just the beginning of the summer. I got a song called Summer, so everything worked out. But it was just taking away so much time that I needed to get all of my music together.
So music is the focus right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, that's what's up. I have another question for you, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way because I can't think of another way to phrase it. But I remember when the project was coming out, you was promoting it and everything. So I was just kind of thinking like, you got a project, but it was coming from you, and I know you have a musical background. So for some reason, I knew it couldn't be terrible. Like I just knew it because you played music. So I was like, I'm gonna check it out, and then checked it out. It was dope. Like I liked it a lot. Why don't you promote it more? Like I feel like you don't. Like I haven't seen you like talk about it as much, but I feel like you really should because it's not awful at all. Like it's actually really really good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get into it. So with me being a full-time musician at the moment, like that means like it's me playing guitar, managing my gigs, and then I actually just got a manager like 2 weeks ago. With her trying to help me out and get gigs and all of this other shit. So just it's a lot of shit that's going on behind the scenes with me only doing music. I literally wake up every morning and do something for me. Like literally I'm always thinking of something like a different way. Like if I'm not looking for to see who I can just get in the studio with or something like that and just vibe or some shit like that, I'm definitely making some type of move for myself. I always make sure that like what the fuck did I do for me today. like before I go out and do
Stuff in
anything.
the
Like
groups.
I wake up like with my laptop right next to me and like probably finish some shit that I was passed out on,
Yeah.
like
That
with the
must be
laptop
nice.
open.
I wish I could wake up. What can I do for me this morning?
It's cool, but for me it's just like I like to be out doing a lot of shit, and I kind of tire myself out sometimes. I actually need to be at home chilling.
Yeah.
But I try to make myself available, just to, I never want to be like, oh, this nigga wasn't shit when he was like he didn't fuck with nobody type shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to make myself available, how big or how small I may or may not be. I always want to be approachable and all that shit. And for me, it's like being an artist now. It's kind of like flipped backwards. So
Yeah.
I'm technically nobody, but like on the other end, it's like it's not really. I understand. I'm never really that big headed about anything. Like when I'm playing with Sue or whoever the fuck, it's just.
I mean,
just
be
chilling,
proud
yeah.
you on iTunes.
Right.
You on Apple Music. I can go download
But
it.
see, it's not even that though for me, because everybody can get like, you can do
Yeah.
that, but it's the fact that like
It
I
sounds
actually
good.
like your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's what was
I
sounds
mean,
killing me.
I remember a few years ago, I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure if it was Facebook or if it was YouTube, but you had saying, D'Angelo, how does it feel? And I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I know this dude, and he has a good voice, and he can really go far with that. So to see that, you actually have music, like good music, and it's like
That you
I can subscribe to you, like I can listen, I can
Yeah.
download it. It's cool, and so it's like I'm proud of you. Like
thank you.
it's dope.
Appreciate it.
All right, so this is a tricky question, but I thought about it like after maybe my 5th time listening to Summer. I get a little Ty Dolla $ign out of that Summer record. Is that kind of what you were shooting for, or
Nah, I listen to Ty like a lot.
Okay.
I was actually in Vegas like 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
and I'm like 5 feet from him, like literally.
Really?
Shit was crazy. But I was like with females, like I was with some homies of mine, and my brother was somewhere like 10 feet away. So
Yeah.
I'm with the females and Ty Dolla $ign, and they got their phones out and shit. Like I was gonna shake his hand, but I didn't want to look like the gay guy at one of the girl groups. So I'm gonna just be cool right here.
Give him the head nod.
But I definitely listen to Ty a lot. He for me he's like the new T-Pain. I love this shit out of T-Pain.
That's true.
When I first started recording when I was younger, like I would never use like auto-tune, just out of respect to him and what he did with it. So I would never try to step in his lane like that, because I thought he did it so unique. And still, like what he does with auto-tune, like nobody like can really come close to what he's able to do with it.
Yeah.
But
And niggas have tried too.
and for me, but I feel like everybody's kind of like putting their own little spin on it, but it's still like when you hear T-Pain, you know it's T-Pain.
You know it's T-Pain.
And for me, it's like with T-Pain, not really like he's putting out music. I'm definitely paying close attention to him, but like I definitely like Ty is like the new T-Pain for me.
I feel that's a hot take too.
And so you mentioned you had a brother. Do you have any more siblings?
I am the youngest of 4.
Okay.
I got
y'all all play, right?
No.
Nah.
My older sister doesn't do anything really.
Okay.
My other brother, who's the second oldest, he has a lot of guns. He lives in Texas. He lives in Texas, so it's like
That's what he play. Them ooh-wops.
I mean, he it's open carry out there, so he don't
feel it.
he don't care at all. He got all the craziest shit you can think of. Like
That's what's
he
up.
got like ammo
They
boxes.
need to be careful.
Full of shit, right? Like when the I forget what it was, some shit that happened in Dallas.
Oh, when
And
they
I was like,
the road shooter thing.
I'm like, oh no, that's my brother. But he's got like a lot of ammo boxes, like crazy, like to last like a whole week in a zombie apocalypse
waiting
type
for
shit.
this.
Like he got like 3 pistols, a left-handed AR-15, and a shotgun.
That sounds like Texas.
He doing
Like
it.
those is his kids.
That's crazy.
Like real shit. And then it's my brother who's the third oldest, and then it's me. My brother's in Louisiana right now, but
Okay.
So I have a question. Who would be your dream collab? Like someone you really want to collab
feature.
with?
That's kind of hard because I feel like I could be able to work with anybody.
So like, who would complement your sound?
I have one because I thought about
I have one
this
too,
earlier.
but I want to know
I
his.
want to know his too.
I think it probably would be. Fuck. I don't know. It's hard.
Okay, so I'm thinking more so of like a Frank Ocean or like a Division. I don't know if you know who that is.
I've heard of
that
DVSN.
Yeah.
DVSN? I thought it was Division.
Well, it is, but it's like
I
I never
or something.
knew what it stood for.
I'm just pronouncing the letters.
Yeah.
But his vocals, like, it gives me like a similar sound to yours, to your music. So I feel like your voices will complement each other.
Who are you thinking about, Tim?
Have you listened to Smino?
I've heard the name.
You
The
got
Smino is
the
nice.
The song you have, Never Too. Is it Too Young to Love or Never Too Young to Love?
Never Too Young.
Yeah, Never Too Young. I felt like Smino would kill that with you, bro. Like that to me was like, cause you, like I said, like I like your stuff because I could tell like which ones is you like, cause you got stuff on there where you singing, you got stuff on there where you playing. Then there's stuff on there where I'm like, okay, this gonna be the one that like you play at the cookout, you play this at the club, like. I don't know. You just had a variety, so I really felt like that one. I don't know. It like the Smino just kind of stuck out to me. Like, oh yeah, Smino and would kill that.
Yeah,
Like, I really like that one.
I don't know, man. I really feel like I could, just blend with anybody. Just because, like, with that being said, like, I have different. I got acoustic songs. I got kind of turn up songs and shit. Like, I made sure I made myself versatile and left myself enough room to be able to fuck with anybody.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I didn't really want to box myself in. I like my trying to stay away from the trap shit. I did that shit like so on purpose.
Yeah.
Just because I want to be able to do this shit like with some longevity. Like I don't want to pop. Like I don't want to go.
You don't want your Trinidad James moment.
I don't want none of that shit. And he's still putting out music. Shout out to him.
Music, but ain't nobody
trying.
really.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
And that shit sucks. Like feel me, like Fetty Wap.
Designer.
Like,
Hold up,
dying down.
Fetty Wap. He's got a project coming out soon though, apparently. But I have been wondering like what is taking him so long because
he should have rolled that hype. He should have.
Like
he
Designer came out,
but
and
that shit is crazy to do the same shit.
Yeah, but
like,
even if you do like, cause to me it was like he the only one in that lane. Like the way he's doing it, like with the beats and stuff. I just felt like he should have been out there putting out, he should have been putting out more stuff. It should have never been this much time without any new Fetty Wap music.
I just hope he stacked his chips.
Oh,
that's you feel me? That's the only thing for.
But isn't he already on like Love and Hip Hop or something like that? And one of his baby mamas.
His baby mama
like a
and his ex-girlfriend.
He was on Empire too though.
Was he?
Yeah.
Stack your
bad.
chips, man.
Is there any artists out there that you kind of like just would like to sit down and talk to, not necessarily work with, but like is there like an inspiration or a role model that maybe has reached out to you, like big homie, anything?
My homie 108K, he's
okay. Shout out
from,
to him.
He from Oakland. Shout out we actually some crazy shit.
Oh no, go ahead. I can say it when you finish because I won't forget it. Go ahead.
We actually dropped projects on the same day. So for me, I actually he was one of the first people I played guitar for. So for me, it was just like crazy. I didn't know when he was dropping. I knew he was dropping, but it was just like, oh shit, like this is definitely something different. Like the first person I played for, the first person I really played for, I was like 16 and I was playing drums in a bar and they told me I had to leave after I got playing. Like after I got done, it was ROD with the song I Can't Stand You.
Really?
Yeah. Bitch. Like, yeah, I played for him when I was like 16, but after that, I played for my homie 108K. So, he's an R&B singer.
So, how did that go? So, you in the bar and they just like, oh, he don't look 21. As soon as he finished, he out.
Nah, I told him. I was like, because they just ask you, they ask you for your ID and shit, so I couldn't really lie about it.
Yeah.
So they was just like, when you get done, you gotta go. It was like that from then on. So, I didn't play in hella bars, but I mean, if it was one, that's usually how it goes down.
Okay. And then Tim, what was your question?
Oh no, it wasn't a question. I just added this to the set list for Saturday. Lost and Found by One Oak is hard. If y'all haven't heard it, go hear it. And now that I know he fucking with you, that's even better.
Yeah, that's the
that
big
shit
homie.
is tough, man.
Yeah, he's one of the people that told me to put it out. I let him hear it, and he was like, bruh, I don't know what you waiting for. It's just cause I waited to, I didn't really have hella time to put it out. Like I wanted it to be out in January, but you feel me? I had just started a job and all that shit. That was fucking shit up, and then after I had to figure out all of the legal shit that I needed to do, like with copyrighting and trying to get everything on iTunes, and so everything didn't get stolen and shit.
How hard was that?
It's not hard, but once you figure it out and know the route to go, like he's actually the person that told me how to do it. So once I kind of figured it out, and I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I had a few options. It wasn't a label, but it's just it's these people.
Like distribution company.
Yeah. Okay. Empire. Since they like based in the Bay, and I was trying to figure out if I was gonna go that route or not. Yeah. But I did it a different way and just got it done. But it just trying to find the right shit to do, just because, like for me, like I was like, all right, I want this to be on iTunes. I wanted it to be presented the right way. So that was just trying to make sure everything was good.
Are you an independent artist, or are you looking like because you always hear people say, oh, you don't really need a label nowadays and all that stuff. How do you feel about that?
I went on a tour with my homie Duckworth. Shout out to my homie Duck. He's kind of in the process of trying to figure out if he's gonna sign and shit. He's a rapper out of South Central LA.
Is it related to Kendrick at all?
He's trying to figure that out.
Oh.
Which is the funniest shit. Because once Damn dropped, he was like,
y'all Duckworth, we Duckworth.
He was like, wait a minute, because he was like, nobody really has that name, and that's not related in LA, so it'll just be like some, like you just missed it type shit, like y'all was almost cousins. But what the fuck was I saying?
Labels,
yeah. He was trying to figure out which route to go and all of that shit, and I was just like, we would just be on a tour bus and shit, just joking around. And I'd be like, shit, I'd take the 360. Like fuck that.
Oh, man.
And so another question, how much of a hand do you have in producing? Because you do the instrument, so do you have a key hand in that, or do you just kind of have someone do it?
I make all of my beats.
Okay.
All of my music is done by me. Actually, on Love Triangles, is kind of some special shit. Shout out to Pops. That's my dad playing bass on it.
Yo, I was gonna ask you about that. That bass line is fucking cold.
I was gonna say it earlier, but that's definitely Pops.
Yo, man, and he cold too, cause it came in so smooth, and you didn't run it throughout the whole song. What was it? The second verse, it came in. It was so smooth, man.
Yeah, my dad has like no pocket at all. Like I was like, this song is perfect for you. He'd be like trying to I don't be like turning Pops away, like nah, it's bad. But that was like. I was like, just go ahead, just be you on it. Like,
it came out cold.
It's kind of like funny as fuck. My dad, he actually was supposed to audition for Tony back in the day.
Really?
And lost the number.
Oh, man.
So that shit is it's cool though. I wouldn't really be like, damn, I wish we'd have been rich type shit. But I probably definitely wouldn't have the same relationship that I have with my dad now if he was gone all the time and shit, because he did left me at the house with my crazy ass mama. So but that's definitely my dad. He really didn't force like hella music and shit on me. He just kind of let me make my decision with football and all that shit. He never was like, all right, you gonna ball and type shit. He just let me, if that's what I was gonna do, he supported me or whatever I did.
All right, this is my last question. Your pen game is pretty strong. Like your writing isn't corny, it flows, and it just sounds good. So would you consider ghostwriting for someone else or selling the songs you have to somebody else?
Hell yeah. For the check.
And so what do you prefer more, writing or producing?
Excuse me.
I think right now, it's I need to produce for more people. I've done like a little bit here and there, but I think I like them hand in hand. I just like to make good music. At this point, as if I had to learn that shit. Like when I make beats, like every song I make isn't meant for me. I don't know why that's like a hard concept. It was a hard concept for me, but once I understood it, it was like that's hella simple and it makes sense. Because I would make like trap beats or some shit like that and then try to get on it and it wouldn't fit for me. So it was like, I've got hella shit done, but it's like it wasn't for my project. Like it didn't, like I didn't want that to be like like a representation of me.
Gotcha.
So, but like I definitely, I like it both. I just like to make good music. Like I wouldn't really. I don't know, like, you feel me? Like, if it's not me, if I feel like it's not genuine, like, I'm not going to be like, I'm in the club and all of that shit 24/7, drunk and shit. That shit is tiring as fuck.
Man, I feel it.
But, yeah, I feel like it's I like it both. Just sometimes just making a good beat and then, like, just trying to ship it out and see if somebody will fuck with it. I like it both. I just like good music.
Gotcha.
So should we close on his brokest moment?
Hold up. Whoa.
Oh, no way.
Ain't closed. I still have
Moving
other stuff.
on.
I mean, but we still have other stuff
Okay,
to hit.
you have more
said
questions?
closed. Nah, man. But you talking closed, nigga.
Well, we're moving on in the conversation.
Well, then let's stay moving on. Not closed, bro.
Okay, tomato. Anyways, we wanted to ask you.
close is
We
when it's
wanted to
over.
ask you. Well, we're
Go
done
ahead.
with the subject. We wanted to ask you, what is your brokest moment?
My brokest moment? Like, specifically being, like, assed out? Like,
Yeah, just like the worst time. Like I had no grocery money, I had no gas, something.
oh shit! I was in when I was just in Vegas.
Oh damn!
Some shit happened with my card, and I had just been out there like 2 months before. So like, like the bank didn't say shit the last time I was here. What the fuck is the problem?
Or they hit you with that, or you really in Vegas type thing?
Like like, but it's like, bro, I've been gone this whole year, and now y'all want to be like, oh, where are you? Like, bro, y'all ain't been playing Watchdog this whole time. Like, now you want to fuck up in the wrong, worst place to do it.
And so what happened is you not have no money. You went to go get something to eat, and it was just like decline?
I was trying to get in rehab. And they was like, I ended up getting in, but like it was just like it was like, oh, you got to move some money. Like, bitch, what you mean I got to move some money? Like for me, it's in there. Like it was like, then it was just some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it worked out.
All right. Let's get to this scissor. All right, we got enough time. We about to talk just a little bit on this scissor album real quick that just dropped. What, 2 weeks ago? We 2 weeks in on it.
Last week, right?
It's only one. Wow, we about to talk. Nah, 2 weeks.
Dropped last week.
About a
Last
week
week
and a
sometime.
half.
Something like that.
We'll call it even. Week and a half. Either way, it just dropped. So we just about to kind of talk about that a little bit. How did y'all like the album?
Well, first of all, the album's
Loved
called
it.
Control, and I loved it. What about you, Ariana?
I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. It was really good.
Boogie, you get a chance to check it out?
I did.
What you think?
I liked it better than our last project. I mean, but that's never like a problem because she's grown in some way. Like I don't know, her last project was just kind of eerie, but this one kind of leveled up a lot for me.
I agree with you too, because usually when artists take this big of a break, like at least the break that she took, because this is her first project in a minute, I kind of felt like it wasn't gonna be. I don't know. I just felt like it was gonna be so different to where I wouldn't like it, but I actually really like it a lot. It's really dope. But I know Kyle's got a whole lot to say.
Hefty
on
I
that.
don't.
opinion.
No.
Go ahead. Nah, nigga, you
I
said
don't
you
have a
had
hefty
so
opinion.
much
Hey.
He
to
had
say.
something to
Go
say.
ahead, bro. What you got?
I
We
don't.
got time.
We don't have time.
How do we
really
not?
don't. But then you have a hot take about it.
Well, it's more about a hot take about SZA. And I don't even really think it's that hot, honestly. I don't think SZA's gonna be big.
Why is that?
I just don't think she's got the fan base or like.
I think she does. I think you're so sleep on
I think
SZA.
you are sleep on her
I
fan
don't.
base.
I don't
Like,
think. Let me
sign the
define
TDE.
big.
But she sold 60. Hold on. She sold 60,000 first week. And They
Yeah.
only had projected for
She
her
was on the
35 to
iTunes
45.
charts.
Yeah, let me define big. I kind of feel like somebody with SZA's talent should be up there with like a Rihanna. You know, like
I
just
mean, she was on Rihanna's last.
yeah, exactly.
project.
But her last
like,
project was in 2014 though. So
I know, but I feel like she should like even that project, like I know like Boogie didn't like it, but I thought it was cool. Like I felt like that was some real cool
I
shit.
think her
but
music can get up there because when you look at someone like Jhené Aiko, she's a big star.
No,
and she has
see,
the
I
same
don't
kind of
I don't
music.
count her. See, she's someone else who I felt like couldn't be like Rihanna standards,
diff-
but mostly because she can't sing.
But I mean, I feel like you're comparing
can't
them.
sing?
Wait,
What?
wait,
Jhené
what?
Aiko can't sing.
Stop.
We saw that BET
Please
performance
stop
with her
it.
and John Legend, and let's not front. It was awful.
I
She
mean,
can't
people
sing.
have had
I
bad.
haven't seen that. I want
Really?
to see it.
I gotta get
People
it to
have
you. Let
had
me see if
bad
I
live
can pull it up.
performances before,
But
but
I think
Yeah,
we're
if you can't
comparing
sing live,
like
you can't sing.
apples to oranges there because we
Are
have
we?
pop and we have R&B. I feel like our R&B singers are
They're
never
both
as
R&B,
big.
Like
Someone like Rihanna, what was her last album? That can't be
Auntie.
R&B.
Auntie was
yeah,
kinda
Auntie was
R&B-ish, though.
R&B.
That
I was
was
gonna say,
pop.
actually,
that was
she
kind
kinda
of pop.
took it-
Actually,
rock.
she did a
kinda
lot
took
of.
it
I would classify
on
that as
album,
R&B.
too.
She
Love
actually
on the
sang
Brain?
on
I
that
gotta
song. I mean, on that CD.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That
She
was
a whole
kind of
bunch
R&B. Rihanna was trying to sing.
I, like you look at
It's
look at
classified
the
as
album
pop, and it sounded like pop.
I mean, that's just because
She's
once
I
you-
feel like she's a pop artist.
once you reach numbers, you become
Yeah,
always
you
become
become.
pop.
But her
You're
music
pop-
sounds
become-
like pop.
you
It doesn't
become
sound
pop.
like a slow R&B, like a soul. Her voice isn't that soulful
Well,
to
hold
me.
up, soul and R&B are two
two different
things.
things.
Okay,
I-
well, SZA's was specifically R&B
I feel
slash
like
soul.
they the same thing, kind of.
Though. Really?
They group them the same on iTunes. I'm looking right now.
Like
I mean, they
R&B?
kind of like
R&B slash soul.
morphed like into kind of two different things, but
Mhm.
I think like they around the same ballpark.
What do you consider yourself? Are you more like a soulful artist, or well, you said both? So is that more like the lane you're trying to get into?
I feel like I'm in between soul and maybe a little pop, but I mean, for me, I think anything that's like with somebody singing on it with like some kind of vocal ability,
Yeah.
and not just like depending all the way on fucking auto tune. So you
Mhm.
wouldn't fucking call goddamn the Migos fucking R&B.
Yeah, nah.
So
Would you classify Rihanna as R&B?
Some
Yes.
songs are
Yeah,
definitely
man,
R&B. Yeah,
definitely.
I think it's all pop.
Definitely.
Her
It
voice
is
doesn't
not.
even sound
My-
soulful
my-
to
Go
me.
back to that
on,
early
on,
Rihanna, man.
on anti
Early Rihanna, but I'm
On the
talking about her
replay?
most recent work.
I
I'm talking about her
would-
recent
I'm
albums that are getting the most critical
Love on the
acclaim.
Brain
This stuff is
is
everywhere.
definitely-
What about
Definitely
Higher? Because I
R&B.
feel like she took it
I
to church on that song.
loved Higher.
Yeah, like that's
She
that's
was
just
so-
like
I don't know. She's giving me like a pop rock element.
She was so vulnerable on Higher.
So I
like,
can see-
it was.
That was. The
I can see
song.
her reaching a wider audience.
What
than
about? I know this song
SZA.
is only 30 seconds long, but like James Joint, is that considered a pop song?
Exactly. And that's hot.
That's I was
thinking
gonna
rock.
say it, but so earlier when we was talking about who I would work with, I
Yeah.
would work with James Fauntleroy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's
he's
cool.
But I
Yeah.
didn't know if anybody knew who he was because
Absolutely. Girls Love Beyonce.
I was about to say, he was
he's
That was
he's
the
mainly
move.
a writer. Like
And he's on
yeah.
SZA's song
Yeah.
Wavy.
He
Which
was
on
on
her
her
album,
album.
which
that
is way
song
too
was
short.
Way too short.
Way too short.
That
Wasn't
album
he on
was-
Forward?
That
Was that him or Sanford?
That was some. I think that was someone else.
I think
on
he did
Forward.
contribute to Frank Ocean's album, but I don't remember
Well,
him getting any
don't-
feature
don't-
credit.
Don't associate him with that.
Channel Orange was the best album. Frank.
Channel
Don't
Orange was
associate
the
him
best,
with
I'm
that
sorry.
blonde.
It was the best.
Oh
I agree.
man. Wait, so hold up, Kyle. What else did you have to say about the SZA album?
Nothing, man. It was
I
great.
liked it. But for me, I think like she wasn't. I don't want to say she's not like stealing just because people want to take that shit and just go left with it.
Mhm.
But Rihanna's kind of taking like that bad girl, like I'm gonna fuck who I want type shit. But she kind of took it to a different
She's
level.
kind of saying the
did.
same thing though.
She is,
So.
Yeah.
but she definitely took it to a different level, like
I
on
think she's
every
more
other
poetic. In
every
saying
other
such.
song, like kind of like somebody.
I like it. I'm entertained.
Somebody
I mean, I am too.
I like good content. Like even in your music, like the content is a little raunchy, a little like, especially like the Three Girls
It's
one. And,
raw, is what it is. It just
but I'm saying it's
seems-
similar.
Yeah,
Similar
it's
to
definitely
what you're
similar.
describing with SZA's project.
I mean, I don't know. Like when I listen to SZA, to me it's more like entertainment. I don't really think she's lived like a lot of that stuff. Like
Why
I
not?
just.
Why not?
no,
She's talked
yeah,
about it. She
she-
said.
yeah,
I mean,
she's
yeah, but
been
see,
in those
I was just about to
situations.
say, I had just watched the interview with her on the Breakfast Club and everything, and she had talked about, you know, stuff that she had been
I think
through
it's
and
because
stuff.
she's
But when
a
I
female
first heard it,
that
I
you
was
guys
like,
want this perception of her that she's
Nah,
not
I
love this
living the
perception.
same life that you guys are
it has
living.
nothing to do with it.
Like Weekend is my
Yeah,
shit.
it has
I
Because
love
someone
Weeknd.
like Aaron can talk about the same stuff, but you pointed out in SZA's album.
I didn't technically talk about
it's
this.
to me it was
I
different.
was just saying
It's the
I'm
same
in a
situation.
situation
And I
between
think
two
you're
girls.
living
More so
Right.
he was more so trying to choose between.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you're talking
I
and
wasn't-
she was like,
You're-
"Hey, let
you're
me take
making
your
sexual
man."
references.
I wasn't
the
fucking them
triangle
both
thing.
at the same
Have
time.
you guys
right.
heard Body? Did anyone listen to Body?
Oh shit.
See? Come on.
Okay, but that's
You're doing
feel
the
me?
same thing. You're both entertaining us selling sex. I mean, it's entertaining.
But I don't think Body was like. I didn't.
You
think,
don't
I
think
didn't take
Body
it like
was
that.
what?
I didn't take it as him like doing the same
I think
thing.
I mean,
that
what's
was
wrong
more
with
so
it if
like
we're
the
doing it?
sexy song on there.
It is kind of somewhat in the same lane, but she did
Okay.
it differently than what I did.
All right, we'll leave it there.
I don't know. Like when I listened to his stuff, and maybe just because I know you like personally, it just seemed raw. It just seemed like wow, like this is his life, and he putting it out there.
I mean, hers
I
can
don't
be
know.
raw as
I'm
well.
about to say
Hers
Why she
seemed
looked at
raw.
him.
It's just not all of it because
I
But she,
think
her
it's- I think
grandmother,
it's a
her mother was,
gender
speaking at the end of it, and I think those songs were personal. I think she did she did live a lot of what she was talking about because just the lyrics and just
Do you
everything
think-
she
And
was
then
saying.
also during
think
her
she
press
lived
one, she
garden?
talked about it. She talked about it. Did you watch her interview with the Breakfast Club?
I just said, oh yes.
Well,
I
she
did.
divulged into her personal life.
She
and
did,
she kind of
but-
confirmed some of the stories. The stuff she told us, I was surprised. Like, I didn't
mean-
think she was about that life either, but
What is
It
about
is-
that? Hold up, what life?
It's all
I don't want to
good.
get into that topic.
I feel like women
That
have
it takes it in a whole nother direction.
they have the, I mean, total freedom to fuck who they want, do whatever
Yeah,
you
it's the
want
best
with
part of
whoever,
art.
and not be judged for it. Like I'm so on that level.
Look, we love sexually liberated women on this podcast. Matter of fact, come up to the podcast, talk about your sexual liberation if that's what you choose to do.
And so, quick question, Tim. So, who do you think would be
Yeah.
bigger, her, or do you think it would be SZA?
Wait,
Who?
Her.
her? Oh, her is in the
her.
group.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
That's gonna get confusing.
Oh yeah, because her
They
name
do.
is her.
They do two different things, but I think SZA will be bigger. But to me, I feel like SZA should be the next Rihanna, and I don't feel like she's being positioned to be that now.
And
Like I
Titty,
just feel like
think she
she's gonna
definitely
be
is.
in that Jhené Aiko category, and I want her far out of that category. Like no, because like Jhené Aiko's cool, right? She's got some songs, she's dope, but I can't imagine her being like a superstar.
But you also have to think about
But
SZA's
she
vocals are
doesn't.
better
The
than
different.
Janae's.
You're
the
right.
difference is, but I've never heard either one of them sing live, so I can't even make that
Oh, I've
judgment.
heard Janae
I've
sing
heard
live.
Janae
She's
sing
And I've
live.
heard, I've heard a few
She's not-
times that
Mhm.
SZA can't sing live.
Really.
Oh, I have
gotta do
videos that
this.
counter it.
I gotta do that.
You're
Okay.
so
I'm gonna have to
sweet.
look that up. Oh man.
She
But-
now she can hold a
Oh,
vocal.
man.
But they're two different.
Hey,
they're
that
two
would
different
break my
artists.
heart. And that's true too. Like they do two different things, but I just feel like that's kind of the box. Like she's going
They have a
towards is
similar
that
sound.
feature. Like
No,
you know,
but-
for where they put her on features and they put her on the hottest new radio songs, but I don't feel like she's gonna break out. Like I said, I want her to be the next Rihanna, and I just don't think it's gonna happen now.
The crazy shit is that I had to learn too is kind of when you don't see an artist, it doesn't necessarily mean that they not doing shit. They could just really be touring their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, but they're definitely two types of artists. Like I feel like, you feel me, when you go see Janae, she's got a fucking carpet laid out, she got her shoes off, she's
Yeah.
really, really loungy, like just chill mode as opposed to, you
Same
know.
with SZA.
I
She has
think,
a style as
but
well.
she's very energetic. Like I think she does like cartwheels.
Yeah, I
and
expect
shit.
her to be more like I said, like a Rihanna. I want her to be up there dancing and like I just feel like she could.
I don't think she's gonna reach that.
She's
Yeah,
not a great
she's not a
dancer.
dancer.
She
She's more of a
dances
vibe,
like
you know.
similar to Kehlani, who does like a little dance. But
See, but
she's not
I don't
great
want her in
dancer to me.
that. See, I don't want her in that box.
But she's-
of
But
She's
like
in her
as
own
far
lane.
as performance, I chose Kehlani for performance because she does a little dancing, but you
Yeah,
like, she's
but
not a
see,
dancer.
I want
She's not
SZA.
Beyonce.
Like I said, I feel like SZA has that chance. Like she's got the songs to do it. Like I just feel like we should be putting her a little up. Like where are the music videos? Where are the? Like I just feel like we should be like she should be higher
But
up.
we
to
also
me,
have to
that's
think
all.
about she's a new artist as well. So I feel
Yeah,
like she's
I mean that's true
potentially
too. But it just
SZA?
yeah. I mean,
I
she's
mean, she's only
relatively
two
new.
what,
What is
two
it,
projects in,
2 or
three
3
projects in. So it's
relatively
somewhat
new.
new.
But
She's
you would
been
think
on this
someone with the
mixtape
backing
for
of
a minute.
But
TDE
she's
kind of
been-
would be.
She's been putting in work though. Like
And sometimes it's
Yeah.
better to perfect your craft because if we look at her last album, it's not comparable to this one in the way this is. So maybe she just took that time out
Yeah.
to perfect her
She-
But we're
craft.
saying she still has time.
she could
Yeah.
reach the full on performer level that Rihanna has, and Rihanna she dances. Oh my bad, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, that's the biggest difference between an artist who's a performer and who isn't. I actually went to see Chris Brown just because. So, I mean, he's trying to take on that MJ role. I mean, if you talking about it, I'm gonna go see about it. And you feel me? I literally went and just took notes, like literally.
Yeah.
Like I was with a girl and she was like, "Are you okay?" Just because I wasn't like grooving and shit. I'm taking a look at everything. Like I'm looking at. Like the one thing that fucked me up, he had like his stage was like a square.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was this camera that was going around the stage and it's showing on the Jumbotron, but he has to know what side of the stage that camera's going to be on, or else like the camera's going to be showing his back or some shit. So so it's showing his face. He has to know like, oh, you got to be on the West Wing at this part of the fucking show. All of that shit at this time, on top of his lyrics, on top of his choreography.
That's what's up. I saw him at the little 50 concert not too long ago. He did a set and he was real dope. Like, he was dancing his ass off. It was crazy. Yeah. I like seeing. Can we talk about Chris Brown real fast?
No.
Because I have something I want to backtrack on.
Oh, he's talking. He's coming around on a double album. Tim, I was talking to you about it. Let's get it.
I don't think the double album is gonna have as many hits as I thought.
Because tell how many you were projecting and how many I told you about.
How many? I thought that basically half of the project would be fire.
And he's supposed to have 42 songs on his double album.
So I was thinking maybe about 15, 17 of them would be.
Nigga, you said 20. You said about 20 something.
Around there. I was thinking about 20 of them would be hot. But I'm kind of changing my mind after hearing Privacy a few times. I don't know. I don't think so.
Wait,
I don't think it's
you're judging the album off of one song?
For me,
yeah, because I feel like that's the direction he's gonna go in, and that's not the direction of Chris Brown I'm looking for.
And his last two albums have been.
I feel like
that too.
He has done like little snippets of things that he's been working on. So if any of those things are on the album, then it might be okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like Chris Brown, he's doing the. I mean, I know y'all gonna disagree, but to me, he's doing the J. Cole thing where like he's putting out so much, but I only like so little. Like these past.
Why you say that?
Yeah, because J. Cole ain't putting out a whole bunch.
Well,
if anybody's doing that, I'd say Drake. I don't like all of Drake's shit.
And Drake is putting out more than.
I feel like Drake is putting out stuff, at least recently, because I've come around on Views. I like More Life. So like the past few stuff he's put out, I feel like it's been decent.
I heard More Life. I was in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest. I was like everybody that was with us, that was at the little condo shit we had out there. We was all listening to it. The smartest shit ever. Like the nigga definitely knows. Okay, it's one of the biggest festivals out. And I'm gonna drop while everybody is together. So everybody it's the smartest shit ever. He dropped on fucking South by Southwest.
And what I will say is his marketing is A1 though. Like everything.
That's really what it comes down to. If people know your music is out, excuse me. Like if people know your music is out, that's the only shit that matters. Like,
I mean, I don't.
If you can see it somewhere, somebody's gonna know about it. It's like you know how you were saying when me advertising my shit. Like if they don't know, they're not gonna. You feel me? They're not gonna listen to it. But
I feel like
you get it while it's thousands, millions of people together at one time, everybody's gonna know about it.
But I feel like it's different now, especially with like rappers, because if you put out something and the public judges, especially now with like social media, and we judge that it's not good or it's trash, it's a rare chance that people are just gonna go back and listen to it again. Like I feel like it's different. Like even though it's like, because Views, let's face it, Views was in our face. It was in our face. Everywhere we went.
It was hyped up.
All we did was talk about Views, and it didn't really sit well with a lot of people. And people don't go back and listen to that. Like it's not something that people are interested in. Like even the new age niggas now, like the Lil Uzi Verse, the Lil Yachty's. Yeah, they're in our face all the time. And yeah, we might like a few things from them, but I feel like when they put out something and we're like, nah, that's whack, we don't really like give it too much attention after that.
That's the shit I'm trying to stay away from. Another person that's like about to be going, or he's pretty much going, Rich Homie. Juan.
Man.
I forgot about him.
Man.
That's some sad
That
shit.
hurts. Wow.
I hope he's stacked.
Hopefully Young Thug can get out of here too. If we can move Thug out
Right,
of here.
Please.
He just said that
Please
shit
move
about
him.
Pac the other
Did
day.
anyone listen to his latest album?
No.
No. Now I just talked about how when things are trash, we don't
I
go
can't
back.
really understand him, so I don't feel like there's no point of trying to
What
listen
the fuck
to.
was his other shit when he was wearing a dress?
Oh my goodness.
Whatever that
I didn't
craziness
even
was in the
listen to
little blue dress or whatever. Man, I don't know what's up with Young Thug, man.
He's cross
How you
dressing.
got a name like Young Thug? But who
Thugger
mentioned the
girl.
Tupac thing? What did
Him.
he say?
Oh yeah, he said that. He said he's
He said that
basically
he's the
the
new
new
age
age
Pac.
Tupac.
Oh, he's
He's
New
the-
Pac. So
he's
now
the-
he's New Pac. I thought Troy Ave was New Pac.
And he said this on Tupac's birthday, on the same day that All Eyes on Me
Oh.
dropped.
Yeah, he's like, I released my album on Tupac's birthday because I'm the new Pac. I'm
the-
everything. He's like, I'm what he
Yeah.
wanted to be or
I'm the
something
new-
like that.
I'm the
And
new
someone
Thug.
responded to him.
He did look
Yeah,
up
someone that
some
he's
type shit.
beefing with or something like that. So
I don't even know the person's name.
Oh,
Are
so
they
he was
rappers?
just trying to say he the new like Thug image of rap, or was he really talking about?
No,
Pac?
he's the new
No.
Pac.
really
Yes, 2PAC. He's Tupac.
Young
Is
Thug.
what
You
he's
gotta
saying.
relax, brother. Take a nap.
Take a nap.
Sleep it off and all the drugs and all that. Sleep it off. Get the codeine from Lil Wayne. All that stuff.
All right, y'all ready to get the top three for the
Uh,
playlist?
Yeah, let's get it. What do we? Who wants to go first? Aaron, did you come through with a song you want to add to the Young Black and Broke playlist?
What have I been listening to? Fuck. My shit. I like Chanel by
Okay.
Frank.
Okay.
I heard that.
Smooth one.
And I played that like a lot. And that new Travis, Butterfly Effect.
Nice.
I do like that
There
one.
we go.
I was actually listening to that like all day. And then it's this I forget his project, but it's this dude named Buddy out of LA.
Mhm.
He's kind of cool. I forget the name of his project.
You listen to G Perico?
Nah.
Nah. You gotta check him out, man. He the next one. He the
Yeah,
next
your
one
top
I
three?
like.
All right, so my top 3 is kind of random because I just pick music that I'm listening to currently. Like
In
it could be an
rotation.
old song,
Summer
yeah.
slaps.
pretty much
Slap
what's in
music.
rotation. So the first song I want to add is called "Confidently Lost" by Sabrina Claudio. I just randomly found her on YouTube, and she has a really beautiful voice. So I've been listening to her a little bit more. And the second song I want to add is, I'll add "In the Morning" by Now or Nail. N-A-O, Nail?
Yes, amazing. She's
Okay.
amazing. That album is fire.
She's
I do
dope.
love
So listen to "In the Morning." And then random, because I've been feeling myself this summer, I want to add "This Is How We Do It" by Montel Jordan. Just my random one.
Okay. I'll go next. My top three. My first one is a song called "Vibin" by FKJ.
That song, did you? I put that in one of the mixes I sent you before. I don't know if you remember. That song is
It's
nice.
hard. It's
That's
hard.
the one.
Um,
That is the one.
Second, I'll do "Danger" by the Miss Erica Badu, and then third, I'll do "These Walls" by Kendrick Lamar.
All right, mine
a
is
good one.
pretty easy. All right. So of course, I've been talking about Love Triangle this whole time. We're gonna play it at the end of the podcast. Love Triangle by Bay Boogie. That's my summer anthem from now on.
Shout out.
That is lit. Alright, if you got 2 girlfriends, you need to be listening to that. 'Cause that's your end result, nigga. Somebody getting dropped. Alright, but nah, that song is hard. Alright, my second one we're gonna go with. Just gonna scroll and press. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna go with "Miss You Love You" by Maroon 5. If you ain't heard it, you sleeping.
Is that new?
No, man, that's
No.
from long time ago.
I don't know
Nah,
Maroon
nah,
5
nah,
like
nah,
that.
nah, nah. And for my third one, we're gonna get a Hove one out there so y'all niggas can gear up for the album. "Justify My Thug" by Jay-Z. It's I think DJ Quick made the beat, got the Madonna sample. It's hot. Y'all like it. Alright, anybody else got any other things we need to add to the slap list? Anybody? Alright, Aaron, last one. What's the worst date you ever been on?
Oh,
The
shit.
worst one. You thinking hard, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just trying to get all of the details of that fucking day.
Alright.
I met this girl at fucking I think it was City Nights.
Oh, all right, hold up.
City
Look at see.
Nights.
Here we go. We gotta tell the story. All right, hold up. Let's pause. First mistake. He met her at City Nights. All right, you in City Nights. You don't walk out of there with nothing.
It was back in the day, man. It was back in the day.
It. All right, go ahead, my bad, bro.
All right, I guess Strike Run. That's where I fucked up.
They still call City Nights Shitty Nights, but I'm done. Go ahead.
I've heard Kitty Nights now that niggas is getting old and shit.
Kitty Nights, I like it.
I can't remember the last time I was in there.
Oh man, yeah, me. Oh, it's been years for real.
But yeah, I met her there. I'm pretty sure that's where it was, and we went out. Not really planned, hella like, oh, let's do this, but we went out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Went to the movies. It was cool. It was the craziest shit. So it's this movie theaters in the city in San Francisco. I think it's either Century or Brendan in like Daly City. It's like right off the freeway, and it's these stairs. Like when you leave the fucking movie theaters, it's these stairs where the exit is.
Yeah. And
she's like going down these steps like fucked up. Cause she broke her fucking leg before,
what?
And she I think she has like screws or some shit in her leg, so she can't really walk. She didn't walk too good down steps. But I didn't find that out until she was walking down steps.
All right.
So I asked her what happened. She was like, "Yeah, I broke my leg." I was like, "Oh shit." I text my cousin Don. Shout out to Don. That's my bass player.
Mm-hmm.
I text him because I was going to his house right after, and I was like, "Bruh, this girl got like a really, really like a badass limp, bruh. Like, and it's terrible. I mean, it's only when she going down steps, but it was just like, yo, she got like a hiccup when she walked."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Boy, you done went on a date with a peg leg ass bitch." I'm like,
oh no,
I'm
you
like,
should be laughing. This is terrible.
Yo,
but it's
she was a City Nights though with a
Aye, aye,
leg.
Captain.
this.
There she blows.
She was a nice girl though. She was a nice girl.
Did she have a parrot on her arm?
Damn. Well, so what did you do like after you see her like?
It didn't make. I don't know what happened. Like she.
So was the date bad, or was just that little thing that you didn't like about her?
The leg wasn't.
It was the leg. Okay,
It wasn't the leg. Nah, I don't know what happened.
right.
She kissed me at the end of the night and everything.
So you couldn't get past the leg, basically.
She kissed me. No, she kissed me on the first day and all that shit. I mean, some females don't do that. But she never hit me back after that. Like,
Did you pay for the meal?
We just went to the movies.
Oh.
I'm trying to see what made it a bad date.
Maybe
What
she
made it a
seen you
bad
talking
date?
about her
She
leg.
had a peg leg.
But that's her disability, though.
Okay, but he didn't know that.
Yeah, just being surprised with a peg leg is.
It's kind of random.
I mean, that's like being surprised that dude you with ain't got no
But I
arm. He
feel like
going
that
for a
doesn't make a
hug.
bad
Not
date,
a peg
though.
leg either.
That's not. It doesn't make a bad date.
It just did.
It was a bad date for him though.
It didn't end
Because you
well.
know how you see
She
people.
didn't hit me back.
All right, well, see, that's a bad date if she don't hit you
You
back.
know what I mean?
That counts.
I never heard from her
Look,
again after
Ariana,
that.
just
That sounded
because
pretty
people
good to
ain't
me.
driving out to far places.
I mean,
at
it didn't
night.
sound like anything bad happened. Like
It was
I was
okay.
waiting for the part where she did something that was like, oh, so embarrassing or something.
She did.
What did she do?
Let me
Besides
stop.
walk down the stairs.
Let me stop. No, but she didn't hit him back. That matters.
Did you pay?
I probably did. I mean,
nice.
it was
That's
Valentine's.
amazing.
It was Valentine's Day. What kind of nigga would?
Oh, there are plenty. So many.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not. I'm slightly very romantic.
And happy,
Kind of.
happy
That's good.
sundress season.
I feel like you can
too.
tell from the music. You can tell that from the music.
Nah, you really
Maybe
can't.
she just wanted the Valentine's Day date.
I mean, it
It
could be
is what
that.
it is. You know, it's crazy. Like I
Yeah.
have like really good relationships with like if somebody I've been in a relationship with,
Mhm.
like some like we've talked like over 3 months.
Yeah,
Like I got pretty good relationships with them. Like like one girl hates me.
that's the game though. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to. You don't piss off any exes.
Like
I just gave you a pro tip. Don't do it because you might need them down the line. You never know. Y'all might be in the same city.
You know what's
Don't do it.
crazy? One of the girls gave me this Michael Kors watch. The craziest shit ever.
For real?
Yeah,
wow.
she
Nice
actually
watch.
she bought me 2.
What?
She
Wow.
balling. She was making an investment.
Shout out to her. Yeah, right. Shout out to her. She deserves a shout out. What'd you get her back? Nothing?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was some other type of stuff. Like, I don't know why she was buying me gifts. I'm like, yo, like, why? What's going on? Like, what you doing?
Oh, that's crazy.
She wanted a lot on.
I tried like 3 times to give her the watches back, and she didn't take them.
I would have stopped after the first.
Yeah, after I threw my fake ass, like, oh, are you sure?
No, what happened was she bought one, and it was like, I didn't think you would like that one, so I just went and bought another one the same
shout
day.
out to her. She
She was thoughtful. What happened with that?
You gotta pop up on her with some flyers one day, man.
She like 26, 27 almost, with like a kid.
Oh yeah, that's what you mean. We don't discriminate women's with kids.
I'm 23.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
He said he ain't trying to play step pops.
If you feel me, if I was 27 myself, okay, I'm at that point. Like, you feel me, like, fuck it, but I'm not.
You don't have to be the kid's daddy. You just gotta be the supporter.
For me,
of the
I never met her son. I met her son one time, but I didn't want to be like our relationship at that time. I didn't want to be coming around him, knowing that I may or may not. I don't want to be that figure. Like, oh, it was
the in and out dude. Like that makes sense.
Like, I didn't want to be. Somebody else probably is, but it's not gonna be me.
They ain't gonna come to one of your shows and be like, I think he used to kick it on my mama's couch.
So
I ain't really too sure.
Eating up all the Doritos and shit.
Right. This nigga was about to be Snoop and Baby Boy.
Wow.
I ain't y'all. We about to get out of here.
I ain't joking.
Man,
You ain't my son. Scrub, bro. He called that kid a scrub.
Little port.
He told that nigga, fuck your
Got
foot.
you a little port, huh? Bro, you know how fucked up you got to be to call a he called the kid a scrape. Like,
What she tell him? Oh, so you just gonna rape me in front of my son?
Stop it.
Shout out
Yo,
to
that's not
Snoop.
funny.
Yeah, man. Hey, Uncle Snoop, man. We love you over here on this podcast, man.
We'll go ahead and plug your social media.
Yeah, go ahead, Aaron. Tell them where they can find you, find the album, all that.
Speaking of Snoop, you feel me? I slightly purposely put the double O in there just because I fuck with Snoop that much.
Shout out.
Got a little Snoop inspiration on this side. Snoop, come on the podcast. We got you inspiring individuals.
Fuck with it, Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, man, me? Come through.
OG Crip from LBC.
We can talk
Long
all
Beach.
about Baby Boy.
But yeah, it's Bay Boogie on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. And it's BAYBOOGY. I think on Twitter is She Called Me Bay.
Oh, that's
Is no underscores?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
She called me back.
It's all one word.
All right, Lid. Tell them where they can find the album too.
It's on iTunes, Spotify, anything else you could think of. It's actually like on some type of Spotify thing in Africa. I don't know.
For real?
I sent that motherfucker to everywhere I could. So I was like, it's pretty. Like, you can get it on your phone. It's on SoundCloud too. I just recently did that.
Oh, that's
So,
Dope.
Yeah, we're gonna put the like I said, that's on one of the songs in my top 3 anyway. So if you just click on that love triangle, you can get to the album through there too. Go ahead, Ariane.
All right, I'm gonna plug my Instagram.
Oh,
Wait
we
for
go.
it. It's pretty long. We have
I was reading
_FIFTYSHADES _OF_A. 50 Shades of A. God, it's easier to look at it.
Anything
I'm
else?
visual.
Just your Instagram?
Just on Instagram.
Just my Instagram. Don't follow my Snap. Boring.
Well, y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BigNasty_75.
Big nasty.
You can follow me on Snapchat at BigNasty7557.
That's what's up. Hey everybody. Look, we got an email address. Send us your brokest moments to the email at YoungBlack.
Or any questions or
Oh, yeah,
comments.
any feedback. I know somebody's
We want
probably
questions to
Our
answer.
Twitter and our Instagram is popping too, so go ahead and send us things on that.
Yeah, definitely find us on
Great.
Twitter, find us on Instagram. You're probably wondering, why would you say the Twitter and Instagram? Because I don't remember it, nigga. That's why. All right. Nah, but the Instagram is Young Black and Broke. I know that for sure. So follow us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. What's Twitter?
Twitter is Young Black and Broke too.
Yeah, but the spelling is weird. We'll get it to y'all. Don't sweat it. All right. Shout out to the younger cousin Zion. The fam started her own T-shirt business.
Okay.
All right. So Zion, I just shouted you out. So you know what that
Shout out
means.
to you. Hey, Zion.
Hold up now. Everybody on this podcast, give y'all T-shirt size. We want T-shirts.
Go ahead and
Two
slide
X.
me an extra
Medium.
small.
Yeah, we 2 mediums, an extra small. What was that?
2X.
A 2X. What you need, Bay Boogie? What you need?
I'll probably go with a large or
And a
extra
large.
One of
A
those.
large?
We need all those sizes. Come through. We'll support your brand, but you have to support ours. All right. Anything else? Look, new episodes drop every single Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. I already told you to follow us on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter at PBCTim. You can follow me on Instagram at all fall. No, yeah. All fall 16. ALLFALL16. Don't ask about the 16. We won't tell you. I feel like there was something else that we was about to hit. Nah, are we sure? All right.
No.
Well, look, that's episode 8, man. Thank you for all the subscribes,
We
the
out this
rates,
time.
all that stuff. We out here.
Yep.